Hi, welcome to my channel. Hi, welcome to my channel. Been a couple of days. I don't know what that was about. It's been a couple of days. It's been a couple of days. I got a new sweater. Isn't it cute? It's 100 degrees outside, but isn't it cute? But isn't it cute? And then, like, yeah, I dyed my hair green, and I got a bandana. My hair's fine. In fact, I look like a pumpkin. I look like a pumpkin. Hold up. My hair is fine. It's fine. I mixed a specific color by using a certain blue and a yellow, and it's actually really, really pretty, and I like it a lot. Hold up. Babushka mode. But yeah, so hi. What's up, guys? Okay, so here's the thing. I slit my foot open on a fence outside trying to cross it. I was trying to cross a fence, cut my foot open. That was embarrassing. Like, whatever. Like, okay, fine. Okay. Yeah, that was fucking embarrassing. And then yeah, I just dyed my hair. I had like, I guess, like, if let's pretend I'm back at my therapist, right? And what I told her was this. Um, why do you hate me? No, I'm kidding. No, hold up. I got a stick. This is not gonna work. I need something else. I don't know if I feel better in my glasses because I could see or not. Feel weird. I look weird. The lighting's weird. Everything's weird right now. Cool. Great. This is awesome. Okay. Just woke up. I woke up because I heard
Why do I look like the fucking three blind mice?
one of my kids was awake. Um, heard the shuffling of feet. Reminds me of the hash slinging slasher. Yeah. I cleaned out a pasta jar for my coffee. I collect jars. I think like, I'm lying, not every girl, but a lot of girls. Pasta jars for coffee. Because cups, they're expensive. Why not recycle jars of things that you use? Why not? Like, it's recycling, bitch. I look like a pumpkin. That's right. The great pumpkin has arrived. If great pumpkin, it's what May. The great pumpkin has arrived. No, I do have a pumpkin though in my house. Um, I do. I do. And so maybe I'm channeling the pumpkin. What is a man? Um, so let's hang out. Let's talk, bestie. Let's talk. Let's talk about these fucked up eyebrows. Jesus Christ. What can I talk about? I don't know. Let me go get my emotional support, Loki. Hold up. Okay. I can't believe the alligator that Loki gator was made after. Someone kidnapped it and released it into the wild. I don't know if they ever found him. He was a pet. Sorry, here's why that's fucked up. Because in the wild, alligators over like 7 to 8 feet will get violently aggressive and they will eat smaller alligators. So that poor little Loki gator, IRL, real life Loki gator, was raised as a human pet. And so he doesn't know how to be an outdoor alligator. It's really fucked up that they caught him, stole him, and released him into the mix with real alligators. Because the likelihood of him actually getting into a fucking squabble outside and eaten alive by a big alligator's pretty high, and so it's really fucking sad. So yeah, fuck whoever stole that poor baby and your mama. Yeah, and I hope he's doing okay. I don't know. I haven't got an update on the story. I should probably go research, but I haven't. So editing Emily. Very sad. I think his name was Wally or something like that. Oh, yeah, I think it was Wally or Willie or something. Anyways, people fucking suck. Some humans are just really fucking evil. Me, I look like a pumpkin babushka, channeling pumpkin babushka energy. People fucking suck sometimes. Like, not all people, because there's a lot of really funny, really amazing people out there. Okay, there really is. But between you, Emily the Bat, and Loki Gator, and me, some people fucking suck. Some people are assholes. Okay. Anyways, yeah, I slit my foot open. There's still a big bandage on it. Bandage? Band-aid? Bandage? Bandage? Band-aid? Band-aid? Bandage. There's a big old patch of gauze on it. This non-stick gauze, because what the fuck? Oh, my garden's doing really good. Speaking about things like that, I got some beans growing, some squash, zucchini. I'm sorry. Oh, is it squash? It's technically, I think it's a breed of squash. I've been out in the garden, and that's why I cut my foot open. That's why I cut my foot open, because I've been out in the garden, and yeah, and I don't wear shoes in the garden. So it is my fault. I didn't have my PPE on. Okay, it's my fucking fault. Everything's my fault. Just kidding. No, it is my fault though, because I didn't have my protective footwear on and shit like that. Like shit like that. I'm sorry, I just woke up. Why am I being a brat? Like, and like shit like that. And this is also a weird angle for me. I look like a fucking babushka. I love it though. It's fine. It's fine. Um, yeah. Yeah. My room is very like whimsical. Now I'm looking around. I don't hang out in my room at all. I should. But like being a mom, you don't spend much time in your room. You want to. You want to go back to being a kid, being a bed rotter. And like sometimes I do bed rot a little bit, but like only to sleep. Because if I'm in my bed, I'm sleeping. But yesterday I brought my PS4. My PS4. My PS4. Real people on this channel understand what the fuck that means. I brought my PS4 upstairs so I could play Dead by Daylight with my husband. Like, because it was just too loud downstairs, and so I have like a no electronics upstairs kind of rule. But I broke it. Because rules are meant to be broken. Fucking, yeah. Oh, that is a fucking wasp outside my window. What the fuck is up? He's very Kathy Heathcliff. Let me in! Let me in! Oh god, he is. Get out of here, Kathy! Kathy! Let me in! Heathcliff! Yeah. Oh, I have that book. I should tell my husband. So we've been reading books too. I'm in my garden. We've been reading books. Like, this is a makeup brush, and I think I'm getting it in my nice little sweater. Hold up. Is that gonna make? I don't know, because sometimes it'll like make sounds. My mic will and piss me off. So, anyways, I ordered this sweater from Spain, right? And I got here. I burped. I think something arose out of my mouth. That was so gross. I ordered this sweater from Spain, and it got here, and why does it look like I have a unibrow? It's all the shadows on my face look like I have a unibrow, but I don't. Many new. Is it my way? I'm a professional YouTuber. I'm a professional YouTuber. I have nothing to say to you. I have nothing to fucking say to you. I don't know. Like, okay, look, I shit post on my Instagram. You guys can follow me. Follow me. You guys can follow me at South Texas Vampire. That's where I shit post. I always upload stupid shit to my story. If you guys really like daily, if you're into daily following stuff, I do that and ramble. In Texas, they're trying to pass a law to where they could fine bookstores. That's something I was rambling about. So let's talk about that. They're trying to pass a law. I've been pissed off because of taxes, because of laws. So we've had to deal with taxes in the past week or two. I cut my foot open. The garden's doing great. I had to do taxes, and that stressed me out. And then, like, my autistic sense of wonder definitely took a backseat to taxes because, like, mm, I'm also very codependent, and codependent people have this annoying, like, I'm very anxious, attachy, codependent. Okay, so if you knew me in real life and you were my friend, yeah, it's 2 o'clock in the morning and I'm sending you 50 reels, and if you don't respond, I think you hate me. No, I'm just kidding. That's not true. No, but it's anxious attachment. It's definitely when I get attached to somebody and I get anxious that they're pulling away. Perhaps it's like a fear of abandonment or something. Like, because, like, everybody around me dies. So, duh. Like, it's not like it's some kind of big mystery. I gotta go to like a psychiatrist and talk to him about and be like, I wonder what this means. Like, what does it mean? Um, it means people die, and that scares me, bitch. Duh. Like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what is it? But like, what does it mean? Okay, thank you for paying $150 to come see me bi-weekly. I'll put that in my pocket for you to fucking what? There was this girl, this is real on Instagram, and she was like, I think she's from Scotland. She's like, oh, you asked I can't do a Scottish accent. She's like, oh, you asked Chat GPT about something. She's like, what happened to having a think? Having a think. She's like, you walk around, you have a think about it. um, yeah, like we don't think anymore. We're just like we stop creating art. Well, we do. We create art, but people are like giving AI ability to create art, which is fine. It's like evolution, caveman evolution alongside us. Caveman evolution. We're teaching AI how to do art, and we're teaching AI how to think, how to have a think. And that's fine. Like I said, I think that AI should not be human enslavement. I don't think they should enslave humans either. Like, but I mean, it's a child of humanity. AI is maybe it's a child of some other race of being. I don't know. I'm having to think. But yeah, you shouldn't be asking GPT. You shouldn't be asking Chat PP, like about whatever, about everything. You should really be thinking for yourself because that's really where it comes from. But I get it. Some people are like, "Oh man, therapy is too much," so I just ask Chat GPT. That's so bad. You guys are bad. You guys are bad. You guys are crazy. But like, if it works, it works. Like, I'm bad because I'm like, guys, we should be thinking for ourselves. And also, I'm like, but if it works, it works. Like, I'm like, I guess I don't have a foot to stand on because I cut it open. Okay. Okay. I'm having we got that out of the way because I cut it open, and I'm mad about that because I've been waddling around in a weird way. The fucking duck at the lemonade stand. I've been waddling, bitch. No, fuck everybody. Anyways. I love a scarf. I love a good bandana. What am I trying to make out and eat my fucking microphone? Listen, I love a good bandana. I love a good scarf. I got this one from like it's called like Garden Bella. Something is like on Instagram. It was also on Etsy. I found it on Etsy, and then I realized that a lot of people on Instagram I follow, it's like they're very boho, hippie, like earth conscious, like kind of thing. And slow fashion. It's like upcycled, hand painted, handmade, slow mail gets to you in a week or two whenever they feel like it, because that conserves gas. I don't know. But I love it. Like I'm talking all this shit. I'm not talking shit. I'm just saying like kind of like the vibe. Kind of vibe. You know. Vibe catcher. Anyways, catching vibes 2025. And the vibes I'm catching for 2025 are this. they say this. Um, like, yeah, have a think about it. But if you really need to go to Chat GPT or Chat whatever, Chat GBB for a think, that's fine, baby. Look, you do you, okay, honey. I'm not gonna judge, but I ain't gonna do it myself. But if it works for you, it works for you. I'm not gonna shame people for that. What I will shame people for is like everything else. Okay, like because I will. I'm gonna shame you. I'm gonna shame you so bad. No, um, yeah, I don't know. I really want to go to Salem, Massachusetts. Shut up. Salem, I can't say it. I don't know how it's pronounced. I'll say it how it's pronounced down here, down in the South. Salem, Massachusetts. I don't think that's it. Salem. Let's just say Salem. Salem. You know what I'm talking about, bitch. Salem. Yes, Salem. Okay, I want to go to Salem. Why? Because I just want to go to New England. I just want to go to New England. But my husband has like a bunch of Italian family up there. My husband's Italian, and they're like some of the settlers. He's got like a fuck ton of fucking connections up there in New England. He's Italian. So what does that mean? That means he's fucking related to everybody on the East Coast. I'm just kidding. New York, mostly specifically. I think Buffalo or Niagara Falls, something like that. If you're Italian and you're in Niagara Falls, you're probably related to me via marriage. Now, hi, what's up, cuz? Um, yeah, my husband's got a lot of family up there, and so there's like this crazy fuck up. I'd like. Here's the thing. Somehow, someone's gonna get a sniff. It's like they could tell they're psychic, right? And like, cool, whatever. But I don't know. Like, look, I don't want to start talking shit about the Italians because I'm not like that. I mean, I'm not like that. But I am. It's not them. It's just them. Like, it's not that. But like, okay, I'm very whatever this is, right? And that's weird to them. Okay, it's not their normal family. Like, they're so clicked up. Like, I don't know how to explain it because I've never really had a family. This is my first time. Like, my kids are my first actual family. Um, I didn't have a big family. Okay, I can't imagine having thousands of family members, like the fucking all across the planet that just when you call, like Avengers assemble and they're just there. Like that's crazy to me. That's insane. So I don't get it and it scares me. It's frightening me. It's frightening. Um, but I feel like if we planned a trip to the East Coast, something would happen. Somehow the walls of the universe, the rat maze would lift and move in a line, like some kind of fucking box from Hellraiser would start configuring. And somehow they would get a sniff that we were going to the East Coast, and then we would have to visit them. Which is it bad? I don't know. The biggest issue with being a mom and being I don't know a human for me is protecting my kids, like from everything, including potentially dangerous family members. Now, am I saying they are dangerous? No. What I'm saying is danger to me is anything that takes up my time here on planet Earth. Like that is not what I want it to be. So something dangerous would be like stupid time wasters that do not like people. Like people are time wasters sometimes. And I guess what I'm saying is dangerous is values, morals, and ideals and the way people think can sometimes be dangerous. Um, when it's a hive mentality. And I'm so nervous about my children being plugged into a specific hive. I think that's what I'm trying to get at. If you understand what I'm saying, you get it. And now you're probably like, you're a control freak. Yeah, I just told you I don't have a family. I have these two kids, and I'll be damned in hell. Okay, before I let anybody hurt my family the way I've been hurt because I've been through the ringer personally. So, and you really fear the things that happen to you the most. Like people, they're afraid of things that don't happen. Sure. But the things that are like, I have OCD and the things that are rampant fear, like very core fear, are things that have already happened to me. And the greatest fear is they happen again, you know? And so, and furthermore, the second greatest fear to that is that they happen to my kids. And so, yeah, I just I looked at the entire history of what I was presented with, the evidence against certain things. And I'm a person who doesn't forgive very easily. I have problems. I don't forgive. I don't forgive. Um, once you, I don't know. Yeah, no, fuck yeah. I don't fucking forgive people at all. Like, at all. Once they fuck me over, like, literally fuck you forever. Why am I gonna sit around and fuck with you? I only have this much time on earth. You want me to fucking play these stupid games with you in the sandbox? Bro, fuck off. Like, suck a dick. Like, get out of my face. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna sit here and waste time on planet Earth with somebody who, what the fuck ever, like A B C D E F G. You know what I'm saying? Like H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y Z. Do you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do it. So, like, I want to live my life the way I want to live it. Like, I want to travel, have fun, be happy, healthy, wealthy with my kids. Like, have them be the same way. Like, they're as long as they're happy, healthy, and we train them to be wealthy, not in just like a monetary wise, but like also wealthy in the soul, rich in the arts, rich in the mind, rich in everything. Um, have a rich life, a full life. You know what I'm saying? Because anything could happen at any moment, and like, yeah. Like, yeah. And that's a fucking scary thought. That's a scary notion. That's something scary to have a think about. To be like, anything can happen at any moment. Yeah, bitch, that's fucking frightening. Um, you know what I mean? So yeah, that's I think that's like every time I think of Salem, I think East Coast and I think family. And then I think then yeah, then I go right. Now could they be cool? Could I be wrong? Sure. Yeah, queen, of course. Like, yes, of course, I could be wrong. I'm not saying I'm right, but I'm not saying I'm wrong either. I could be wrong. I could, maybe. Now am I? How am I gonna know? Because I don't know. That's also a fear. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the unknown. Fear of the unschmown. Um, anyways, but yeah, what else? Yeah, that's scary. It's scary. But yeah, I've been out in the garden. I've been out in the garden. I've been making jams. Today I'm trying to make apple butter. I don't know if I'm doing it right. I think I put too much sugar in it, so it's very sugary. It's very soupy. So I'm gonna have to blend up once it cools down. I got it in a crock pot. Once it cools down, I'll blend it up and see if it emulsifies into the correct mushy buttery form. I'm trying to make apple butter. You catch the vibes? You're catching the fucking vibes, bitch. um, pumpkin butters. Uh, no, but I am trying. Oh wait, I made butter. Actually, I did. Girl, what is your problem? I don't know. I'm just gonna fucking give you the information and then stop judging myself because I like as I'm saying things, I'm judging them and I'm like, I can't do. Stop. Like stop. So, anyways, listen. Hi. I made butter for the first time. Here's how you make butter. You get a mason jar that's clean, right? Or a sealed top jar. It could be a spaghetti sauce jar with the lid on. And you get some heavy whipping cream and a pinch of salt. Or we use lemon pepper. You could add spices to your milk while here's what's going to happen. Heavy whipping cream, all right? Pinch of salt or any spices you want the butter to be flavored as, okay? Then you shake it violently for about 15 minutes straight. Okay. What's going to happen is it's going to turn into like a whip form and then it's going to turn like weird, mushy looking and then it'll separate from something called whey. Little, was it little Miss Tuffet sat on a fucking rock and the spider came by and beat her up or something like that? She was eating curds and whey. Okay. Follow me for more nursery rhymes. I pulled out of my ass. Little Miss fucking Tuffet set on a Muffet, Muffet set on Tuffet. Like Little Miss thing got her ass rocked by a spider while she was eating breakfast. Okay, follow me for more biblically accurate stories. Um, anyways, no, but there's a way. So what happens is the butter. I'm sorry, heavy whipping cream will turn into whipped cream and then it'll turn into like this weird mushy ball and it'll separate from like a juice on the inside and or a milky substance. Once it goes from whipped cream, it'll all be together and then it'll start separating. You strain off just a little bit, crack the lid open, and easily strain off the whey. You can make biscuits or you can make little cornbread muffins with that. You save that for later, okay? But it'll be flavored with whatever spices other than salt that you put into it. So after that, you start shaking the shit out of it. Again, you put the lid back on tightly, like make sure it's secured. You don't want to be shaking, and try not to throw the glass bottle. Don't be shaking and then throwing that bottle on the ceiling and making a big ass mess. Okay. Don't be doing that shit. All right. Don't be doing that shit. But here's how you make butter. Okay. Heavy whipped cream into a mason jar with spices. Seal it up. Shake it for about 15 minutes. It'll separate into some like weird juice stuff that's thick. You take the juice off, you strain it, shake it some more, and it will become butter. Shake it for about 5 to 10 more minutes. So it'll take about 20 minutes of shaking. You're gonna get some muscles. And you could do it with your whole family. Like everybody's shaking the jar, taking turns if your arms get tired, and they will. From shaking the jar. And at the end, you could just like put it. What I did is I got a coffee filter. I have those like non-bleach coffee filters. I got a couple of them and I put them in a bread loaf, and you could like shape the butter to whatever shape you want it to be. And then you got flavorful butter. We had lemon pepper flavored butter and it was really good. It was like something you would put on those red lobster red lobster biscuits or whatever. It was really cool. So we made butter. Garden's doing good. Blah 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 blah. Like, yeah. Now mentally, I don't know. Mentally, let's see. Uh, yeah, I don't know about that. Mentally, am I okay? I think as okay as anybody could be. I live in America, so something like that. Something like that. And it is fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. It's always been crazy. My friend went to go live in Haiti, like I don't know, 10 years ago or something like that. But even 10 years ago, America was still crazy. 20 years before that, still crazy. Um, it's just been always been crazy. It's not even so crazy. I hate it, but it's fine. My favorite thing is when people are like, "Why don't you go back to where you came from?" And I'm like, "If I find you, if I find you, when I get you, me when I get you." Okay, so funny. It's like it's just ironic. People are weird. I don't know. Anyways, yeah. So like, yeah, if you pay attention, it's crazy here, but it's always been crazy. But we've always been resilient to some extent. To the most heinous of crazies. Like, I think people from the UK could not live here. Number one, the sun is out too much. Sorry, babes. Sorry. Sorry, babes. Sun's out, buns out. Okay, sun's out too much. I'm kidding. I saw some people from, like, some Brits went to New Orleans. They went to Bourbon Street. That was funny. That was funny. It was hilarious. What are they doing there? I don't know. I want to go to New Orleans, though. I really want to go back. I love New Orleans so much. Just I don't like people. I just like being in places. I like architecture. Architecture. I like architecture. I love the architecture of old buildings, and like it's just like the ambient energy. You could feel it, and it feels good. Galveston feels good too. There was some huge Jeep weekend in like Galveston, Texas. Um, so there's like a Jeep weekend where everybody in Texas with the Jeep shows up to a beach and like parties. Okay, like who fucking cares? Like that's so weird. Like, yeah, we have Jeeps. What a weird reason to flock together, comrades. What the fuck? Okay, I don't get it. But does that mean it's stupid? Yes. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. No, but people are like, oh yeah, we have Jeeps. We're going to the beach now. Wow. Like, but it's a huge party. Like they had cops from Harris County and Galveston and everywhere. They were stopping every car and searching every car that did not have license and registration. And at first I was like, is this like an ICE checkpoint? What the fuck is this? No, it was Jeep weekend. It was Jeep weekend, and they were trying to make sure people didn't get shot, killed. Drugs on the ocean, it's a bad mix, babe. Like, it's a bad mix, babe. Like, you don't do drugs and then go fuck around on the beach because you're gonna be like, I think I can swim. And then you'll be like, I think I could breathe underwater. Let me inhale a bunch of fucking water. You can't. You can't. And there's always like once a year, the same thing happens. And I think it's just a sacrifice to some old nameless god that we forgot. It's very sad. I'm not trying to make a light of this, but every year this happens. And this is why it's repetitive and it's the same story every year. It's like a glitch in the matrix, you could say in modern terms, or the old gods must be sacrificed to kind of thing in ancient terms. And it always goes like this. There's a place down the way. It's like under a bridge. It's a very big bridge going to Galveston, right? They call it San Luis Pass, all right? And every year the currents meet together and there's a riptide, 24/7 riptide. And what a riptide is the water goes this way, but underneath it's going that way much faster. And so you get sucked under and ripped out to sea or into a whirlpool or whatever, right? There's this area that has tons of that. Okay, it's not safe to swim. It's not safe to fish at all. It's not safe to swim at all. Like, and wade fishing is out of the fucking question. But every year, it is a 13-year-old little kid gets into the water at San Luis Pass. It's always 13. Sometimes it's 12. It's usually 13. Then they get ripped out by the rip current because it's there. It's there, and there's signs, tons of signs. Tons of signs. But like white folks love not reading signs. They love it. They're like, a sign? I can't read. Anyways. Why did you? No, because this was what happened next. It's always a 13-year-old kid. And he gets sucked out. He's in the water he shouldn't be in. Then a 27 to 35-year-old man always goes out to save the kid. The man gets the kid by the shoreline and the ocean rips the man. And the man always drowns. Every year, I'm getting chills. Every year, it's the same story. Memorial Day weekend. Fucking, what else? Is that Memorial Day weekend where you can't wear it? Labor Day. Labor Day, right around that time. Same thing every year. 13-year-old, it's a boy. It's always a boy. 13-year-old boy and like a 27 to 35-year-old man. One's dying. The other one shakes, places, sacrifices himself for the child. And the man always drowns. I was like, can we erect like a statue or something so people will see that? Because if they're not reading signs, then maybe art will show them, like, hey, this statue is here. Like, why is the statue here? And they go read the plaque. Or every fucking person that has died saving a child from the San Luis Pass riptides. Guys, y'all don't understand. Stay the fuck out of San Luis Pass. Stop fishing there. It's crazy. Every fucking time. Every fucking year. And sometimes it's twice a year. I'm very superstitious. I'm very folksy, okay? That is a folk tale of South Texas right there. South Texas coast. San Luis Pass. And the children that almost drown and the men that die saving the children. That is just crazy. It's crazy. But it happens every year and it happens like clockwork. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. And it's always the same. I wonder if it's just some kind of fucked off sacrifice kind of thing. It's really sad. It's very, very sad. And very strange and it won't stop. No matter how like it's against the law to swim or fish there. And so there's law. And then there is signs that hey, you're breaking the law and people do die. And then they do it, and then guess what? They die. It's not like they're like, oh, we put this law in place because we are trying to control you. No, they put the law in place because they're so sad of like children being fucking riddled with guilt and having like to deal with the fact that their dad or their brother or their uncle or some random guy, sometimes it was a random dude that had no affiliation with the kids. The kids weren't getting watched because the parents are on the shore drinking and drugging, drugging, and doing all their shit, and then the kids get ripped out while everyone's getting high and drunk and having a barbecue. The kids get ripped out and die as soon as his parents turn their back. And some bystanders like, "Hey, there's a kid," and then he dies. He dies saving the kid from the vicious, violent reptiles. God damn it! It's crazy. Humans are wild. We're insane, and I love being around them. I love being in a city. I love watching and witnessing, but being clicked into that hive mind, it's violently frustrating and perplexing and weird. It's very weird. Like I'm weird, but they're worse. Like I'm weird, but they're way more weird. Like what the fuck? Anyways, yeah, fuck that shit. Fuck all that shit. Um. Anyways, yeah, that's fucking. It's fucking eerie because, yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. I think that I just try to stay away from things that are bad for me, like things that'll end my life. You know what I mean? Like stuff like that. Like drugs and drinking. Like I don't do drugs. I don't drink. Somebody left a video and they were like, or so somebody left a comment on my video. They were like, "I'd love to see all the drug. I'd love you to tell me some of your drug stories." I don't have them. I don't have them. Sorry, I don't have them. Um, I I really don't because I didn't do drugs. Growing up, I've never smoked anything in my life, ever, which is, I know that's crazy, but I don't have drug stories because even at a young age, I knew that there was something like it's just not worth it. I think when you grow up around drugs and you see that you don't want to live that life, you don't do it. That doesn't look appealing at all. Like, wow, in and out of jail? Wow, a probation officer? Looks like you're having a lot of fun. Like, I think I'm just count me out. Count me out. I think I'll pass the like I don't no thank you. Um and also horror stories from my friends. Like my friends, I have stories from my friends, but they're not my stories. Like my friend accidentally smoked crack one time, which apparently is a very normal thing to happen. People at parties just pass things around and you start like you think it's weed or something, but it's crack. Or laced, and then yeah, it's dangerous. I've just seen like too many girls, um I don't know, like sleeping in tweaker pads and in and out of jail, and it just none of that appeals to me. That doesn't look fun, and I hate people, and I hate being told what to do. And if drugs tell me what to do, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered with it. Like I really can't. um Now I understand. I don't know. Look, here's the thing. I never did drugs really. Um, and like I drink wine. I drink a lot of wine, but I never did drugs. So I'm sorry. I don't have any cool stories. I ate some mushrooms one time and I thought the moon wasn't real and I almost got into a fight with it because I was like, "Oh, you're not real, you fucking bitch." Like, what the fuck? Like, you sat there lying to us this whole time? Fuck you. Fuck you. Like, I got into a fight with the moon. But like, yeah, I did mushrooms one time, and that was great. I would do those again. Would. Okay, would do those again. But anything pharmaceutical, no. Anything made in a bathtub, no. Crack, no. 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 That's crazy. Mushrooms were cool, and I do have a fascination with them. But people get like white guys especially like really obsessed with them and they like make it their whole personality like, and here's the thing, people are always like, "Oh god, it takes a guy, LSD, mushrooms or some psychedelic to even develop empathy. It's so pathetic." Ugh. But guys, maybe it does. Maybe it does. Like girls will have these thoughts at like 5 years old and guys won't have them until they do psychedelic drugs. Here's my thought on that. If you made it this far in this video, here's my thought on that. Men used to have an initiation ritual where they had to go do psychedelic drugs out in the fucking desert in a fucking hut in a lodge, by themselves with their community of other men. Sometimes that was an initiation process that we have lost. So because a man develops empathy after doing drugs, specifically psychedelics. I don't think we should badger them too much because maybe that is what it takes for a certain development in their brain. Maybe that's what it takes. But women, I mean, and I'm not just saying men and women, I'm not trying to put a pole of contrast and say it's only between these two things. I think humans, I think people with a lot of testosterone, perhaps psychedelic drugs do help them develop some kind of piece that they're missing. So I don't view it as too bad. And women kind of already have an initiation process with having a period, or like having people who have uterus. They have to go through that horrific bloody trial by fire. Oh, it's so much fun. It's so much fun. Yeah, what do you mean? No, like, oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? And mostly we are taught by women, yeah, in the West who have no idea what the fuck it means to have a period. And they don't teach it in schools, especially not here in South Texas, because that's gross. And like, why are you teaching our kids about their bodies? Ew. You're the government man trying to tell our kids about their bodies? Like, you're a bad person. Have you thought about having a think about it? Anyways, listen. So, yeah, in the South, they don't teach women about their bodies because if you're aware of what's going on, if you're aware of what's going on with your body as a woman, then you'll be aware of the rights that they're trying to take away from you. It's crazy. Anyways, yeah, and then also there's like a woman in Georgia, America, the US, the state of Georgia. She's dead. She's brain dead, but they're keeping her alive because their anti-abortion laws declared the fetus a child. And so if they're incubating a dead they're keeping a dead woman's body physically alive in order to incubate a child. So the child will be born without a mother because the mother's fucking dead. They're doing some fucking Victor Frankenstein shit in Georgia, and that should be highly illegal, but people are saying it's a science experiment like they haven't already done it before. You believe, like, you can believe, like, I think this is the first time they're publicly doing it. You think that they don't use women to incubate children? In what world do you live in? In what kind of fantasy world do you think that the government wouldn't just do that? It hasn't done that like hundreds of times before, just to see. Come on, guys, grow up. Like, they're fucking horrible. And I feel like honestly, America is just a science experiment. I really do because what the fuck? like I'm not kidding, guys. What the fuck? Like I'm always it's like just a giant social experiment. That's what America is. And wow, how cruel is it to wake up one day and realize you're a rat? Wee, this is great. This is great. I love this. I love this so much. This is great. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I love that you guys pollute our air and our animals and our meat and our vegetables and our soil and our water. Is there anything else you guys want to say? Like anything else? Anything else? Is there anything else? Is there no one else? Like, yeah, people are like, "Oh, well, it's just the person who's at the head of the country now." Bitch, no, honey, fucking read a goddamn book. It's always been like this since we fucking killed everybody who originally lived here and then moved our fat asses over here. Like, it's always been like this, babe. Like, I don't know who you think you're talking to. It's always been fucked. It's always been fucked, and we've always taken advantage of people who have just tried to do the right thing. Like everyone had it good set up here. You know, there was like tribal wars and stuff like that between tribes, but then there was also marriage and integration, whatever. We came in, we rocked all that shit up. We fucking killed everybody, and then we took the women and bred with them and forcibly most of the time, and then we tried to implant our ideologies into the the soil and the maybe America is just rejecting all of us. Maybe that's what's going on. It is not the social or human parts of it, but maybe it's like the physical, the just physical earth. It's just like ugh, you know. But yeah. It's just crazy, guys. It's crazy. It's fucked up. But we've always been like this. Like, I'm not gonna lie, we've always been like this. Okay. It's like as soon as everybody came over here from like Scandinavia, from Germany, from Poland, from everywhere, from Europe, and then we stayed here, it's like they started going mad. They started going insane and mad, and now we're just a giant social experiment of insane fucking people that like yeah. Wait a minute, guys. Oh no, I just recognized something. I bought this bag. I bought this bag. Oh god. Hold up, wait, let me show you. Oh my god, no, ew. Can you figure out what the fuck is wrong with this bag? Like, bitch. I'm fucking pissed. Anyways, this is my cute little, like, that's where I put my seeds and stuff. Let me show you my other one. So yeah, I keep these little things here. My picture. Keep these little things here, and like, that's where I put my seeds on this little thing. I found it at the thrift store. I was like, oh, I want to go to Salem. So I was like, oh, why the fuck would anybody do that to me? That was mean. Why is it like that? I'm not happy anymore. Guys, okay, so anyways, America's a social experiment. People die at San Luis Pass. I cut my foot open in the garden. I look like a pumpkin. I mixed my hair dye specifically, and I don't think you can tell on camera. It is a cute mossy green at the top because it was gray. Hold up. Hold up. I like it. So I had to use oh my god, why do I look like a Beatles member? Oh, it's because my hair's all flat. Y'all know I hate flat hair. It's fine. It's fine. You can't see really, but like it's a mossy green and it fades into like green, emerald-ish green. I don't know. That's whatever. It's fine. I have some shamrock hair color got from Sally's. I'll put over this in a minute. Yep. Great. But yeah, this is the look. Um Now what do I have to do? I have to go put some shoes on and go in the garden. I hate shoes, guys. I really fucking hate shoes. I have like these like crazy old lady ratty ass like hardcore feet. But now that I fucking stepped on something and ripped my foot open, I ain't gonna wear shoes. So I hate that. Like I hate that for me. Like I fucking hate that for me. And oh god, I fucking hate wearing shoes in the garden. I love being barefoot in the garden. I do. And that's not some kind of like, oh, it's good for you. No, I just love doing it. It feels like I'm a kid again. Yeah, it just feels like I'm a kid again. And what the fuck? Why did that just all of a sudden get really big? Whatever. Why am I hyper focused on that? What is going on with me? Whatever. Okay, I have to go. I have to go into the garden. I have to clean my room up some more. Okay, I'm just gonna go. So I gotta edit this video now. I'm gonna go play some Dead by Daylight and clean my house and go to the garden. Okay, hope you guys are doing well. Try to stay sane. That fucking purse is gonna drive me crazy now. That's so mean. It's so mean. I bought that purse from someone online. I didn't recognize it until right now, and that's like it's setting me off. Okay, goodbye.